What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte and Anthony Joshua. Of course, Anthony Joshua squares up once again against Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. And Dillian Whyte, we saw in a recent video and in a recent interview that Dillian Whyte came up and showed his support, embraced Anthony Joshua as a British brother, and wished him good luck. Later on, the interview showed exactly what he told to him. He told him, respect, bring it back for us. I hope you the best. I hope you win, and other interviews. Dillian Whyte also said he hoped Joshua wins. Okay. And I think it's one of the national respect things we have, or people have, for their national brethren. I think a lot of people should do that all over across the board, that when you have a fighter from your nation or whatnot, embrace them, but that just shows you with these two guys, Dillian Whyte can call Anthony Joshua a lanky piece of shit earlier in the year. But it just shows you how things change. And when you're not that initial enemy or rival, should I say, you're able to come together and realize what's more important at that time. And what's more important at that time to Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua is the respect and the pride of British boxing. That's why Dillian Whyte done it. Dillian Whyte feels no different about Anthony Joshua than he does about Chisora. He has mutual respect. He shows that he has that by doing this, by doing that friendly gesture, by showing those words of support to Anthony Joshua. And you can tell, like Dillian Whyte said in that interview, he could tell that Anthony Joshua really respected that, because he didn't have to do that at all. But it was a need to do that because it's a lot on the line. British boxing has come a long way to the point where it's sure one of the most popular sports in the UK, and they don't have as many as we do over on this side of the pond. But it shows you that there's people over there that support British boxing. And when you have other rival nations of boxers that come over, what's more important? Is it because this guy beat you once upon a time, or is a British winning or not? You know what I mean? And it just shows you if you're petty or you have an agenda, and it shows Dillian Whyte doesn't. Dillian Whyte just wants to do the best for Dillian Whyte, and this doesn't concern Dillian Whyte as of now. And he knows that. He knows there's a bigger picture here. The bigger picture is, okay, hey, he's from Britain. He's from the UK. I need to support him. I hope he wins. Hopefully we'll get it on again down the line. But it would be good for British boxing. You know what I mean? So that just shows you that Dillian Whyte set aside certain things in order for a greater good. Same thing he said about Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora splashed water in his face, dude. These dudes have almost gotten numerous brawls outside of the ring. But like he said, I have mutual respect for Derek Chisora, because he's a British, he's a fighter and he's from Britain, and I thought that was worth mentioning in a video between those two. And obviously Dillian Whyte's there, to show support, to show what's going on, to see Anthony Joshua through, win, lose, or draw, because it's a tough fight. It's not a fight that's set in stone. But anyhow, I thought it was worth mentioning, and it just shows you what type of person Dillian Whyte is underneath, besides the things that he says about people. Not saying that he's a wolf in sheep clothing or nothing like that, but it definitely shows that when certain things get elevated, right, or escalated to a certain point, it shows when the real recognizes the real, So anyway, That's my take on it. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's support to Anthony Joshua, surprisingly. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.